Hi everyone, this is the second page of the Chapter 6 exam review for Algebra 1B. And this video is going to be really short. I'm really just doing questions 7 and 8 because the whole next page I want to kind of keep together. So looking at 7 and 8, they both work the same way. It says the parabola below is a translation of y equals 2x squared. What this is trying to point out is this parabola, y equals 2x squared, is this one that's a dotted line. Okay, so this is referring to this one. And what I'm asking you here is what translation would I have to do to turn this one into this one? How far would it have to move and in what directions? So remember, when we write a translation, it's really simple. It's just t, and then we write it almost like a coordinate. Now that coordinate is really saying how far did you move left and right and how far did you move up and down. But since we're starting from 0, 0, that's really the same thing as just giving the coordinates of where we end up. So on this one, if I look at this vertex moved, it looks like 3 to the right, so that'd be a positive 3, and then down 2, which would be a negative 2. So my translation would be 3, negative 2. So that's what I want as an answer for the translation. What's going to be important to remember, though, as we look at this next part, is that what this really gives us is the vertex of the new equation, right? Wouldn't the coordinates of this point be 3, negative 2? And that's like your h and your k. So when I go to write this in vertex form, here's my vertex form. Y minus k equals a times x minus h squared. Here are my numbers I'm plugging in for h and k. This right here is where I get my a value. My a value comes from the original equation. So my a value is 2, my h value is 3, my k value is negative 2. So I would say y, now this would really be a negative 2, but notice I'm subtracting. So y minus negative 2 is really y plus 2 equals my a value, which is 2, and then x minus my h, which is 3 squared. And that's it. That's vertex form. So I don't have to do anything with that. Just have to write it just like that. There's vertex form for you. Okay, so now let's look at number 8. Same kind of thing. My original parabola this time is negative 1/3 x squared. Okay, that's this dotted line one. And notice once again, its vertex is right at 0, 0. Okay, so I want to know what translation turns this dotted line one into this solid line. Well, and actually I'll move that up for you a little bit. There we go. So I'm moving from here up to here. There's my new vertex. So I'm really moving, let's see, it looks like 5 to the left, so that would be a negative 5. And then, oh, did I go over too far? I did, I'm sorry. I really just went to here, it looks like, so that's really a negative 4. Okay, ignore that. So negative 4, and then it looks like I went up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I went up 5. That's positive 5. So my translation would be t negative 4, 5. And just like we did before, this is my h, this is my k, and this over here is my a value. So when I go to plug into vertex form, and I'm going to write that again just so it's right next to my answer. I would say y minus k, so y minus 5, equals my a value of negative 1/3, and then x minus h, so if I minus negative 4, that's really plus 4 squared. And there's my equation in vertex form. Okay, that was it for this page, just translations and turning those translations into vertex form.